what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
All right, man. Shakur Stevenson explains why he didn't sign to Floyd Mayweather, which we talked about that a little bit yesterday. He's been making the rounds. I believe he was in like the Cigar Talk or something like that. He's been doing an interview. So, he got press responsibilities to sell this fight and sell his brand. I don't know. He got the funniest taste for cereal just now, bro. Some cocoa pebbles, man. Boy, bang. Fruit pepper do too. So Shakur explains why he didn't sign with Mayweather. So Shakur says he chose not to sign with Mayweather when he turned professional in 2002 after he showed him a poster with his picture much smaller than the other three. Okay, here we go. I know he said he didn't show proof of funds. He said Stevenson says the poster that Mayweather showed him put him off, making him reluctant to sign with him. Shakur says he didn't see himself as being below the other fighters on the poster, and he felt that he should have been put alongside them. In hindsight, Mayweather should have thought twice about showing the 2016 Olympic silver medalist Stevenson, a fighter that he was trying to sign a poster with his face below other fighters. Instead, Shakur signed with Mayweather Promotions. He went with Top Rank after meeting with Bob Arum. Stevenson liked the vibe from them. He liked that the way they were showing they were going to show his fights on ESPN. More importantly, Top Rank had a quick path for Stevenson to get a title shot. He got his second year professional in 2019. Shakur White didn't sign with Floyd. He said a lot of people at that situation said, "Yeah, you should have went with Floyd." And but I'm going to say what it is. Said Shakur Stevenson, the Cigar Talking why he chose not to sign Floyd Mayweather Jr. when he turned professional in 2017. They got a YouTube channel called Cigar Talk too. You can watch it all. He said, "Quote: it was just certain things that I tolerate and I don't tolerate." Shakur continued. I got around certain people, they were kind of helping me out with my career. Floyd didn't want to be involved in that and didn't want to accept the real part. Quote, he wanted me to go through it. I'm not going to say he wanted me to go through blind, but he wanted me to do it his way and didn't want to do it do it his way. Huh? He wanted me to do it his way, and I didn't want to do it his way. Excuse me. He said, "Quote, I'm waking up, hungover too." He said, "Quote." So it ended up that way. That I did it my way, and I went with my team that I felt was the better team for me. I feel like right now it's paid off. Yeah, it was difficult not to equal Mayweather because Floyd was calling me on the phone. He's like, "Quote." He's like, you could drive a Bugatti. He's in your head, but you still know in your brain, I know I'm worth what I'm worth, and my career means the most. Team quote, it was something he said. He put me on the flyer with all these fighters on the flyer. There were 3 good fighters on there. They had 3 good portions of the poster, and he Mayweather put me on a poster, but I'm down small. He said, "Quote, I know me personally, and once I see that, I'm like, hell no, I'm cool. I know what I want. I'm gonna bring it to what I bring to the table. I'm going to take over the sport. Don't put me on no flyer with a small photo. I'm a big star. I need to be there right next to Tank and whoever else is in the lead in the company." So Tank was on there too. So I'm pretty sure that was the one. I don't even know who the other third big fighter he got. He said, "Quote, I guess at this time he didn't see the bigger picture, but I still talk to Floyd to this day. When I seen that poster thing, I don't know how he was looking at me. If he looked at me like I'm a normal fighter," he said, "Quote, some normal fighters in this roster don't get the type of shine that Tank gets. So Tank comes up to his gym all the time. And they have certain relationship. He looks at Tank, he's looking at Tank like he's got him on a pedestal, which I respect. I respect Tank. I can't take anything away from Tank. But quote, I just feel like I don't know how Mayweather was looking at me, so it made me kind of like, I'm going to sit back, and I don't know if he's looking at me the same way I look at myself, Shakur said. So, I mean, it is what it is. Mayweather made a marketing problem. Now, he also said in the past that Mayweather never showed proof of funds. He said that in the past. He said that, Mayweather Promotions never showed proof of funds. He said they never showed proof of funds. So, that's what he said that in the past. He said he never showed proof of funds to sign me neither. So this, this poster situation is new, but anytime you market to somebody, you remember on He Got Game when they was trying to get him to go to the different schools and how Tech U had the big old historian on the Titron gave him his own jersey, you know what I'm saying? Gave him his own visit, these people don't know how to market. And Mayweather Promotion, they new in the game, bro. And you putting them on a small promotion, and this kid got an ego, bro. He feel like he probably better than every guy on there. And he right. He was right. That little, intuition that he had about the poster, about how they had him on small, that's how they was going to promote him. He was going to get done like Richard Hitchison get done. Floyd Mayweather no knockout sale. He no knockout sale. And that's why they putting Pank on the pedestal. They feel like he got a built-in fan base, and Shakur was gonna get treated just like Richardson Hitchison. He gonna get treated just like Richardson Hitchison. An afterthought. And people gonna be like, man, he gonna be fighting on FS1. Looking at that poster was made his spider senses tingle. That was he got great first thought. You always listen to your first thought. And that just let you know what they think about you. And they ain't like think twice about when somebody made that poster, like, hey man, we marketing to him, man. He should be the biggest star. He should have his own poster or something like that. But that's what tipped him off. That's what tipped him off. That's what tipped him off, bro. That was perfect because look at Floyd. They act like they only can promote one fighter at a time. Real talk, they act like they can only promote one fighter at a time. Like Tank get all the promotion. What's Hitchison do? I only can't name too many of his other fighters. That Juan Hernandez that guy who got dog walked by Regis Prograis, So to me, it's funny. To me, it's hella funny, bro. But it is what it is. But that's what really turned him off, man. Sometimes you gotta look at the clues, man. You can be street smart and not have business smarts. Some things in the street translate to the business room, but most don't. So that's nice of him pick up on that, bro. But that's just his ego. That was his ego talking. That was his ego talking, bro. He man, I don't believe him. And that's how Floyd promoted. One big fighter, you on the bottom. That's exactly what it is. And so people like Floyd who beg Bob Arum for, bigger posters on the strip and wanted to be first on the poster, didn't think about that. Like I said before, man, I just let you know how young and how how lack of not marketing knowledge that PBC and their promotional companies be having, bro. You got to hire somebody that audit y'all, and they would have caught that. But something as little as that can drive a fighter away, and lesson learned. Lesson learned, bro. That's what we can say. He said about Top Rank, said Stevenson liked the vibe with Top Rank. He said they got quote, they got a machine, a great system. Shakur said why he signed with Top Rank. They made sure I was fighting on ESPN. They made sure that I got a certain amount of fight per year. They put me in position to become a world champion quickly and fast in boxing. He said, continue, quote, there was a bunch of stuff that I played a part. They looked at me and I was who I was. I liked the way they looked at me. Right now, we're trying to get bigger and develop even more. Continue, quote, that was one of the first things that I went in Top Rank office and said. I sat right in front of Bob Arum, and I told Bob, I've been hearing that you're a racist. Like I sat there and told him to his face. He said, he told me he wasn't and explained to me a lot of the situation, and it was cool. I caught a cool vibe from that office and Top Rank. I didn't get the racist vibe from them at the time. I definitely went in there and let him know I've been hearing you're racist and you got to let me know what's going on. Stevenson Shakur said. So Top Rank has obviously done a good job with Stevenson. Now he's a two division world champion heading to a unification fight with WC featherweight champion Oscar Valdez on April 30th. And if Stevenson wins that fight, he's going to be on an express trip to the top. So that's wild. He kept it real with Bob. You know, he said, "Man, I've been hearing that." He said at the time he didn't. You notice he said at the time I didn't get that vibe. So you always gonna have Bud back, but I mean, it is what it is. I like people that straight shooters, man. He went in there and asked them, and Bob, figured out that was the best route for him. I don't know what other routes he had. Maybe Eddie would have had something on the floor. I don't even know if Eddie was established over here yet, but that probably wouldn't even have made no sense. He probably just was getting established. So, I mean, it is what it is. He did what's best for him. I know he was going around saying Floyd never showed proof of funds too. His interviews of him saying that. So, obviously, the poster thing probably was huge, but very huge for him, bro. So, that don't really surprise me, man. But it's something as small as that can, kind of tip you off. Something as small as that probably can tip you off. So, yeah, that don't really, surprise me. But it's nice that he picked up on that. Fighters probably signed with Floyd and they probably pick up on that, and he picked up on that. He like, oh hell no, I'm not about to be. He let me know right there, right here and there that I'm beneath somebody else. So that is what it is, man. That's surprising to me. But him pressing Bob like that, I'm not surprised. You got all the power. He want to sign you, so it ain't like you accusing him now in front of the public. But he said at the time he didn't get that vibe. But shit, Terry Crawford was saying, look at they board, and all they board is white. Nobody on the board is black. But at least he had the presence of mind to wait till he clear and free, and he free out Top Rank. So, it is what it is. He made the right decision. Devin Haney also passed up on an opportunity to pass the sign with Floyd. So, it ain't like it destroyed the relationship. At least Floyd know how to, separate business from relationship. But he still talked to him, and both of them, he was just helping Devin Haney not too long ago. So, that's dope. But Devin Haney definitely picked up on something as well too on why not to sign over there. So that is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance notification. Go live, drop a video. I want to make a financial donation. Cash App $sign CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check the Box News playlist. One time for the one time.